Hey guys, what's up? This is ScherBR talking. Welcome back to my channel. Today video is about romancing SaGa UniverSe. I will be talking about Hidden Dojo, Death Math number 4 for the Friday test. Let's just click here. We have 4 different enemies this time. We have this Carcrinoras, we have Aleph, we have Lizard Lady, and Golden Ball. The bad thing is that all those enemies can attack you with different properties. There's Slash, Blunt, and Pierce damage. And also the Golden Ball can do elemental damage, that is cold damage. And Golden Ball can also stun you, and Lizard Lady as well. So they also have different resistances, and the Golden Ball is resistant against all status elements, but weak against elemental damage and resistant against physical damage. So you just have to bring any type of elemental damage to clear this fast. Then we have Lizard Lady, that's weak against cold and lightning. It's easier to find lightning than cold, but remember that you can also bring lightning with Rocbouquet. She can paralyze and inflict lightning on the same time. That's a very good option against Lizard Lady. Or you can just bring Summer Liz or Teacher Yundine to do cold damage. That would be very good as well. Lizard Lady can be inflicted with paralyze, stun, confusion, and poison, but just focus on either stun, confusion, and paralyze. Paralyze is very easy to land. You just have to bring Rouge here, or like I said, Rocbouquet, and you will be safe. Then Aleph is not resistant against stun, confusion, and charm, so you can kind of bring either charm or confusion. And it's weak against blunt and cold as well. Another enemy weak against cold, so cold is very nice here. And there's no resistance against slash, lightning, pierce, heat, and moon, but there's some resistance against stun. Stun is not a good thing to bring here. And then there's Carcrinoras, that is only a little resistant against blunt and no resistance against anything else. So you can either stun, confuse, charm, or just paralyze. So we are thinking about status, ailments, and crowd control. I am bringing this as my first squad. This is my premium squad. I think this is super easy to handle. I have Vampire Lady for some chances of charm. Not only that, but she's also my tank on this composition. I have Azami for blunt damage, and if I want to bring the mission as well. And then I have Katarina for Glacial Sword. You can do cold damage and double crush if I want as well. Then I have Liz. Liz is using ID break because ID break can confuse, and she's also a healer when I want to. Then we have Rouge for the last one. He's using Shadow Chains to paralyze enemies. Okay, well, we are using the Magical Shower formation. Let me explain here. I have increased intelligence for Liz and Rouge. They will just confuse and paralyze all the time because of that. And then I have Endurance and Will increased for my Vampire Lady, and Endurance and Agility for my Global, Katarina, and Azami. So they have a little more resistance in the front lines. The higher chances of being attacked will be for Vampire Lady. She is immune to damage on turn 1, so she's kinda of an off tank here. Okay, so let's just give a look on the enemies. We have Lizard Lady here. She has Reaper. She can stun everyone. That's a problem. And there's Golden Ball. We need to attack with elemental damage. And the attacks here are Cyclone Squeeze that can stun you, but it's single target, medium chance. And she can also attack with AoE. And then we have the Carcrinoras that we can paralyze when we want. Kick and Feral Pounce can one-shot you. And Aleph is the one that is resistant against paralyze, so we will be trying to inflict confusion. So Vampire Lady, we just start with Mirage Blade. Then we have Punishing Ball, Glacial Sword on the Golden Ball, ID Break on Aleph, Shadow Chains, Lizard Lady so that she stops trying to inflict stun. Well, Vampire Lady just inflicted Charm on the first turn, and Azami is dead. Well, we already have 2 enemies here. Kinda broken. Okay. This time my Vampire Lady will be attacking Let's see. Exactly any one of them. Let's just use normal attack for now. What do we use here? I'll keep using Glacial's Word as well. Because we'll have to heal for Azami. And let's try to paralyze the dog. Yeah, we have 3 enemies with crowd control. Now it's time to kill this golden ball. So I have to heal myself. We use Drain Energy on the golden ball because it deals very good damage. Oh, someone is dead. We don't have Mirage Blade again. Well, we would have if I had it awaken it, but it's still, I still don't have all the bugs needed. Water of Life and Drain Energy here. The Golden Ball doesn't want to die, so we have to attack the other enemies. This one is already recovered from Paralyze. But this time I'll use Overdrive just to guarantee that Mirage Blade will go first. Punishing Palm. Glacial's Word. Now I have to use normal attack. And Shadow Chains here. Again. Oh, finally. Now we have 2 enemies paralyzed. And we have to kill Aleph. And let's paralyze the dog. Oh. Well, the dog is paralyzed now. Try to kill Aleph as soon as possible. I'll use Overdrive, Double Crush. Oh, there's only the dog now. Yeah, we just did it. Well, my vampire lady couldn't inflict charm this time, but she can. So let me explain my squad composition. I am using Rocbouquet, Platinum style. She's inheriting Lightning from her S style from Tower. And then I have Azami for damage and submission. Global Katarina for Glacial's Word, cold damage, and Double Crush. Next one is Liz. Just because of ID break, she can also heal if I want to. Then I have Rouge for Shadow Chains and Drain Energy. Rocking also works here if I want to. So this is the best squad composition in my opinion. And, well, let me show you my equipments. Because the Golden Ball can do AoE attacks, it's kinda interesting if you bring helmets into battle, because they resist against blunt and cold. Two different resistances. And then, the only one not using this, I think it's, let's see, my global exclusive Katarina, because she gets 4 STR by using power gloves, and she can resist slash. And everyone else is just using helmets. Okay, start with Punishing Palm with Azami. You use Shadow Chains on Lizard Lady because she can inflict stun. Glacial Sword on Golden Ball. ID Break on Aleph. Lightning on the dog. Well, let's see what happens. Azami is dead. Okay, we paralyze it. Let's see if we can paralyze and confuse those other enemies. Well, we paralyze it. Well, we didn't confuse Aleph yet. No problem. This time we don't need paralyze, so my Rouge will just use Racking. But I highly doubt that he will be able to attack before Aleph. Let's try it away. Or, well, now let's just do something different. Drain Energy on the Golden Ball. And Glacial Sword. Water of Life. Now I can use Guanyu instead of Punishing Palm on Aleph. No, I cannot because Aleph is behind the Golden Ball. Draining Energy again. Glacial Sword. Let's try to inflict confusion again. Yes, we landed the confusion. Oh, it's very easy. Azami will have to attack Lizard Lady because, well, the Golden Ball is resistant against Blunt. Rouge can keep using Drain Energy. Or Racking. Either, anything works. Let's use Shadow Chains. Oh no, Drain Energy is stronger. Glacial Sword. We'll actually just use normal attack here, or maybe heal. I'll heal my Katarina. Let's take the time for healings. Okay, the Golden Ball is dead. Now we just have to deal with Lizard Lady and the dog. And they are back. We have to paralyze it again. I should have paralyzed it on the past turn because it will refresh the paralyze. So I can at least trigger Overdrive and use Double Crush. And paralyze this one here. Rock is dead. Rock is live. We need to kill this enemy here because we're probably awaking from confusion. Oh, it's dead now. We have the two enemies paralyzed. Let's just turn full power auto. It's funny how an enemy can evade an attack when it's paralyzed. And well, it's dead. Kinda easy. But only if you have all those premium units. Now I'll be explaining a second strategy with more free characters than this one. All of these characters at least are farmable or free. Rouge is free, Sophia is free, Rocbouquet is free. Cat and Blue are farmable. So I have Rouge just for Shadow Chains, but he is wearing Hydra Leather because, well, I don't mind about losing some intelligence. He already has a very high one. Hydra Leather is just for more resistant against damage. And then I have Sophia. Sophia needs to heal because we don't have another healer. And then there's Cat because of blunt damage. And then there's Blue just to kill the golden ball faster. And Rocbouquet for another paralyze. This one cannot heal, so let's just trust in Sophia. So the formation that I'm using is Happy Stream because I really need to attack before the enemies. I don't know if this will happen, but well, we have to try. And this formation is good, but decreases the intelligence buff I had in the backlines. So this may need some retreats to land paralyze on the first try. Okay, it's a little different this time because we are using a free-to-play squad. It's not exactly a perfect strategy. So the strategy will be a little different this time. I will have Shadow Chains on the dog. Splitter on Golden Ball. Submission on Golden Ball. I know it's not a perfect option, but at least here we can defeat a Golden Ball. I'll start with Wildfire. And I'll use Lightning on Lizard Lady because she's weak against Lightning. Well, something here that really helps. If you manage to get either the Golden Ball or Aleph confused on the first turn. Okay, two enemies are incapacitated already. But Rocbouquet died before inflicting Paralyze. We'll just have to use Paralyze with Rouge. And revive Rocbouquet. We can kinda stop... No. Let's use submission on Lizard Lady. Because we don't know if we will inflict Paralyze. Sunlight on the Golden Ball. We don't inflict Paralyze. This time it would be Shadow Chains and that heal again. Light and Lightning. Okay, we have 3 enemies incapacitated. Cat is incapacitated as well. Now let's focus on dealing damage on the golden ball. I can also just use Rouge for racking on Aleph. Maybe this will make him not attack you, because he is not resistant against stun. But the problem is that Aleph has a very, very high agility. He attacks first most of the time. We attacked it before, but we couldn't land stun. The dog is recovered from paralyze. Then we have to just use Shadow Chains on the dog. Rocbouquet is not dead. I thought he died. Oh no. We have to kill the golden ball. I think the dog will be paralyzed. Let's just use the lightning on the golden ball. Yes. Cat is dead again. No problem, we will be using overdrive now. Now use racking. Try to avoid an attack from Aleph. Healing Light. I believe Lizard Lady is close to recovering from paralyze, so lightning here should help. Oh, poison on Aleph. Poison comes from S Rocbouquet. Yeah, we stun it. But we didn't manage to inflict paralyze on Lizard Lady. Sophia cannot heal anymore. So let's use Shadow Chains here. Maybe Bone Crusher. Finally. And we couldn't paralyze. Why is it taking so long to paralyze the Lizard Lady? Now we can finally attack this one with submission. We don't have BP. I will use overdrive to try to paralyze this enemy here. Just to guarantee. Ah. No problem. Now we will have to reapply paralyze on the dog. Bone Crusher will be here. A normal attack this time. Okay. Exactly what we needed. We won't have Rocbouquet anymore for this fight. Cannot heal anymore. But no problem because, well, the two enemies that can be paralyzed are paralyzed. We just have to refresh paralyze every once in a while and kill them. Yes. Lesser known, full power. The endurance of those enemies are just so high that if you have Teacher Yunzin, I think that will be one of the first times where Ice Javelins will be useful for debuff. Because it's useful for damage, but not for debuff. Usually, debuffing endurance was not so important, but this time, I'm feeling like those enemies have a very high endurance. Yeah, we just won. It was not easy with a free-to-play squad, but very easy with a premium squad. But at least you can see that it's possible. You can just adjust according to your strategy. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please subscribe if you still haven't. You can help the channel by either using Coffee, Patreon, or PayPal buttons on the description. We see each other on the next one. Bye.